I see people teaching kids and serving our country. I see engineers inventing stuff, doctors coming up with new cures. I see a younger generation full of energy and new ideas, not constrained by what is, ready to seize what ought to be. And most of all, I see Americans of every party, every background, every faith, who believe that we are stronger together. Black, white, Latino, Asian, Native American, young, old, gay, straight, men, women, folks with disabilities, all pledging allegiance under the same proud flag to this big, bold country that we love. That's what I see. That's the America I know. And there is only one candidate in this race who believes in that future, has devoted her life to that future, a mother and a grandmother who would do anything to help our children thrive. And by the way, in case you're wondering about her judgment, take a look at her choice of running mate. Tim Kaine is as good a man, as humble and as committed a public servant as anybody that I know. I know his family. I love Ann. I love their kids. He will be a great vice president. He will make Hillary a better president, just like my dear friend and brother Joe Biden has made me a better president. Hillary has real plans to address the concerns she's heard from you on the campaign trail. She's got specific ideas to invest in new jobs, to help workers share in their company's profits, to help put kids in preschool and put students through college without taking on a ton of debt. That's what leaders do. And then there's Donald Trump. Don't boo, vote.
And now we want to take you over outside of the convention, actually, to One America's Trey Yanks. He's outside with protesters. Trey, what do you have for me?
Hi, Liz. As President Barack Obama addressed the nation from the DNC, chaos erupted outside of the convention's gates. What started out as a very peaceful protest with about 1,000 Bernie Sanders supporters quickly erupted into complete chaos. A small group of anarchists within the protest group actually pushed through the gates behind me that are keeping protesters out of the DNC. At that point, police had to move in as protesters were flooding through the gates, actually getting past the security line. So they were breaching the security line that Secret Service had set up to ensure that everyone inside the gates remained safe. I want to talk to a few of these anarchists here who were lighting flags on fire. They were pouring gasoline all over the road. Like I said, it was pretty crazy out here. So if you give me 1 second, Liz, I'm going to go here. So I want to give you an opportunity to explain what was happening out here. So we saw some flags being burnt. We saw some people rushing the gates. Can you give me a little bit of an idea of what message this group of protesters that was kind of a subgroup of the Bernie Sanders supporters has for the American people?
The message that we're trying to portray is that regardless of whether this flag has been a representation of America, America hasn't accounted for me and my people. America has been a divided system in the black community. Although we built America and we were taken from a paradise, a motherland, Africa, we come here and we build it, and then we're being shot down dead. The message that we're trying to portray is that America does not love its Americans, the people that brought up the country. They don't show us love.
I have a question for you. I heard one of the people in your group was talking about violence against police officers. Is this something you condemn? Can you give me a little bit of an idea of what your organization specifically believes about that?
I don't condemn violence, and just to clarify, I speak for people that speak for me. This isn't necessarily my organization, but but this is a group of people that speak for me and understand what it takes to have a unified America. And so for me, I don't condone police violence. I don't condone violence in any way. Police officers have families and things like that, but also if you are a police officer in this system as of now and you are still here and you haven't resigned yet, the cause that you're fighting for, it's nothing.
Thank you. So, as you can see, there's a number of people still behind me outside of the DNC, but you can still smell the gasoline in the air. There were a number of flags that were set on fire, and I'm sure that we're going to have more of that footage for our viewers later on.